Okay, so you see this little egg right here? This is from our first chickens. Our 7 hens that we put into the cabana group. This is their first chicken egg. I put it over here. I took it out because I didn't even want them to eat it, but I am going to let these girls have it. That there is Teresa. She is our purebred Jersey Giant. And then that is Spitfire, our blue bonnet hybrid. Okay, so these are our, well, purebreds. Even though she is a hybrid, these 2 hens were bought. That is Chipmunk. She is one of the last of some of the early breeders or breeding that I had. She is the only one left that had Welsomer Rooster bloodline. That's when I had Wes, and he was my Welsomer. So she is the last one. So her mother was actually considered an olive egger, and then we crossed with the Welsomer. So that's the last one I have. Shaky was her sister. Okay, so this is Phoenix. Phoenix is a 6-year-old olive egger that I bought from Mount Healthy Hatchery. She is one of my oldest girls. I only have 2 6-year-olds left, and that's her and Dove, and they came together. So we have right there, that's Boo Bell. She is a purebred sapphire gem. She's standing next to PJ Pajama Bottoms, who has lost her tail. But PJ Pajama Bottoms is one of my breeding. She has a really wonderful pattern on her. Now, she is the one who lost her sister to the fox, who was BB. She lost her. And then, of course, there's Dove and Phoenix, my 2 6-year-olds. There's Boo-Bell, the sapphire gem. The one coming up to us is my last Nor Moran. That is Black Betty. And she just went through molt, and she looks absolutely fantastic. She was the one who just kept trying to sit on eggs, and it just didn't work. Now that is Darcy. That is my other sapphire gem, and she also is a purebred. Now, what's different between her and Boo Bell is this one has the white patch on her face. I had bought 3. The one that actually disappeared, got killed, whatever. She was the one who would photobomb a lot of my videos a year, 2 years ago. She just wanted to be held. She would pull on my pants leg, and the other 2 just weren't as friendly as her. But that's Darcy. Now, we've got a change here. This here in Isolation Rooster is Midas. And I'm getting ready to give him some water. So let me get him some water. Okay, so he got loose. So now we got to go catch him. Ah! And I'll tell you why in a little bit. Okay, so I went and caught him. This is Midas. Where are you at? He's mad at me. Okay, so that's Midas right here. So this morning, Midas wanted to be a really tough guy. And so he kept attacking Raw. And he was really aggressive with the girls this morning. And let me show you this bird here first. This is Pumpkin. She is one of mine. She won't be a year old till October. She is Cider's sister, and she is one of my breeding. So there's another one. Okay, so let's get back to Midas here. So he was being very aggressive to Raw and the girls, and so I decided to take Raw away and put him with my 7 up here in the cabana. Okay, so he was going to be part of the 7. But do you see what rooster is here? That's EB. What a beautiful bird he is. He is absolutely phenomenal. The only thing I don't like about him is his comb. Other than that, he's got a great personality. He's got great size. He's just a beautiful bird. He is going to be what you call a half Jersey Giant rooster. So his daddy is Tut, his mommy is Teresa. But anyway, I put Raw in that door, and these 7 girls had him down, and I had to save his life. So I took Raw out, and I put Midas in. I thought, okay, he's a tough guy. No, they had him down immediately. So here I am. I'm like, okay, I need to get some birds in here, a rooster in here for them. You know, there goes my shot of using the non-combed birds to breed back with them. No, 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 no. So I put EB in there, and he walked in and dominated. That's their man. So we had a lot of drama this morning, and right now, um, Raw and the girls are laying over here. They're enjoying themselves. There's, what are you doing? You're so silly. What? What? You're silly today, aren't you? Yeah? You got your tree limb. So here's Raw and all of his girls. So his girls absolutely love him. They're kind of moving in on the older girls, which are down that way. So, what are you doing? Well, you got your foot tangled in it. So there's Raw. I just gave him all of these girls and said, there you go. So I'm going to set them up in this barn really nicely and make it to where they can start laying eggs. So we have this group. This is the 11 minus makes 10, right? Okay. What did you just do to me? What did you just do? Look at that little face. Look at that little face. You want to run loose today, don't you? I know. We'll get there, I promise. Now, we have these 2 roosters. Now, they're both barred rock crossed with Tut. Now, of course, that one is a goofball. He is very aggressive, so he will be sold probably for meat, maybe. So, and then, of course, I did not name him, but he's not as aggressive, so it's pretty cool. So let's keep going. Hi, Teresa. That would be EB's mom right there. Now we can't let little Red go without any love, huh? Have some greens. If I had a telescopic lens, you would see a hawk right up there in this larger wood line there. There's some, yeah, you would see it. It just flew over there, and I have blue jays calling out right now too. So it's landed over there somewhere, and I'm just keeping a good eye on it. Hold on there, Honcho. Look there. Have some greens. A little snacky snack. Is it good? Mmm. Yeah? Yum. Okay, so there's Oddball. He's huge. That's EB's brother from the same hatch. He also is half barred rock. That's Oddball, and he is just so sweet, but he has really just, this being cooped up hasn't been good for him. So, yeah, we got to do something with him. He's a good boy. I would love to see someone take him and really work with him. He's good with girls, and he's really, really good about not being aggressive. Unlike that one right there that looks just like him, only younger. He is an aggressive little turd bucket. Aren't ya? Are you aggressive? And of course, we have Oliver here. We're going to give him some greens. Ta-da. Have some greens, Oliver. Okay, I'll back up. You're good. I'm not going to grab you. I know you just saw me grabbing Midas. I just chased him out. Okay, so this is going to be a little tricky to get him some greens, so I'm just going to go over the top with him. You just let it go. Okay, and then we have Tut down here, and I'm pretty sure Tut would love some greens. Tut would like to have a roost in his area. Tut is the most fantastic. I believe his father was a fantastic rooster as well. His father was half light Brahma, half olive egger, and when I got rid of his dad, I cried because he was just a phenomenal bird. He was good just all the way around. So here we go. There's Tut. He's just wanting to fight, so I'm hoping they're not hurting themselves on that wire too much. I might have to put a separation. But eventually, I'm hoping to move one of them over to the other side, so that way I've got space in between them. So that way when I bring girls up here in the wintertime, the ones I really, my older girls that need just to stay put in the wintertime and not try to survive, we're going to move them up here. So we have to divide and conquer all of these roosters. Now, what do we do with little Annie? Come here, Annie. Come here, Annie. Come on. Come on, get some greens. Yeah. So Annie is our Australorp cross. I figured out she is an Australorp cross. Her mother is Aster, our Australorp, which I didn't get to show because she was probably laying eggs. And she is the one that Dottie hatched and raised and then abandoned. So we call her little orphan Annie. And she gets picked on, and yet she really has never been handled a whole lot, but she will come to me to save her. But right now she's like, no, I want to be outside. Because yesterday I had to close her up because all of these little yo-yos over there were picking on her. So, okay, that's little orphan Annie. Hi, Raw. How you doing? You doing okay? Are you doing okay? Come here. Let everybody see you, how pretty you are. I wish I had a light on. I don't have a light on now. But he is just a fantastic bird. He's like Tut without a comb, only bigger. He's such a pretty boy. You girls happier now without Midas picking on you? Huh? Here, you want a little bit of greens? Even though you guys really don't need them because you're loose today. There you go. We'll feed after a while. There you go. Good job, guys. See, this is really, kind of interesting about this 5. You only see 4 in here. That little that gray one right there that's walking towards the door and around. That's the one that I almost could not get to live. Let's see if I can get her better. Right there. I would have to take her out, give her Pedialyte and extra, like I would make grits or something like that, some mushy cornmeal. Well, if you watched me hatch them, you know that I was constantly pulling her out and giving her extra stuff. But if you look at this 4 right here, you're minus the other rooster. So he's not hanging out with the group. And so I need to get him probably away. There she is. Oh, she's just absolutely gorgeous. Just a beautiful bird. And I like to never got her to live. Look how pretty she is. Hi. Hi. You are just adorable. And I would think as much as I handled her that she would be super, super sweet. But she doesn't care to be handled. Now, she wants to be around when I'm talking. So that's good. All right. What are you all doing? Who are you following today? Were you following me? Were you following me? Look at all these beautiful birds. This one right there, this one here, has the brown head, but then has the gorgeous black shimmery body. So they took off running. Where'd you go? These are really fun girls. They are just waiting to be fed. So right now it's a hot mess back here. We're getting ready to organize some stuff, get some stuff done. And y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance because I've got to go do some stuff. Bye, y'all.